What's going on, YouTube? So, a couple days ago, I recovered this load for a driver that broke down. I'm 4 hours away from my delivery, and I'm broken down. So far, all I know is I lost a lot of coolant. So this is a military load going out to Nellis Air Force Base, which is in North Las Vegas. I can't figure out where the leak's coming from. So I have Loves bringing me out some coolant just so I can get back to the truck stop that back there. So what happened was, I'm on I-40 right now, currently broken down at mile marker 159. The 159 yardstick is like right there. You can see it. Oops, on my finger. So about right as I'm passing the Loves, I hear my belt squeaking. So I turn down the music. I don't have a radio in my truck, so I use my Bluetooth headset that I talk on. So I turn on my music and I'm listening, turn my heat off, all that. And within 15-20 seconds, y'all the fluid, my stop engine light comes on, so does the check engine light. So I pull over and that's what I'm at right there. So that's what's going on. So I guess when you recover a load from a driver that broke down, you're going to, I guess, carry over that karma, juju, I don't know what you want to call it. But that's what's going on right now. So Loves is here. So I'm going to see what's going on here. So I got coolant back in. It's only a mile to the next exit. There's a sign for the next exit. It's only a mile away. And then it's 4 miles back east. So hopefully that, I had to add 2 gallons of coolant. Wasn't horrible. They brought me 5 gallons of coolant and it cost me $161.03. So thankfully I broke down really close. So far the price hasn't been horrible, but it's just the beginning. Alright, so I'm here at the Loves in Williams, Arizona. Got a couple gallons of coolant in, and well, first, forgive me for my heavy breathing out there. I was kind of on a hill. Well, one, I'm fat. Even though I do flatbed, smaller than I was when I did, I should say more in shape than I was when I did dry van, but yeah, anyways, I know it's kind of annoying. So, got a couple gallons of coolant added and made it here. But by the time I got here, the stop engine light had come back on right as I was getting off the exit. Now, I didn't shut the truck off, but you know, it was on. And so I went to 2 gallons pretty quick. And I think I may know where the leak's coming from, but I won't be able to tell until the daytime. My flashlight just isn't enough light because there's coolant everywhere, so it's hard to tell if it's the coolant that's dripping or if it's the actual leak. And I'm just too big to be fitting under the front of this truck, so I'll have Loves look at it. And I'm glad there's a leak that I can see, a visible leak, because that means it's not going into my EGR cooler, if I understand how the system works right. Because if it was going into the EGR cooler, then there wouldn't be any leak. It would just be eating the coolant, which would be very expensive. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm on the list to be there at 8 o'clock in the morning. It is like almost 6 o'clock here. So once I know what's going on, I'm hoping it's nothing bad, but that's just what happens. You know, trucks run until the next breakdown. You get your truck fixed, you'll run it as long as it can go until it breaks down again, right? And so focus. So that's trucking, man. You want to buy your own truck, and come on, you want to buy your own truck and be an owner op, this is it. You know, thankfully I didn't have to get a tow. Had I not been able to hold the coolant long enough to get back here, then it would have been the service call, which was $161.03 for the service call to come out and bring me. I had to bring me 5 gallons of coolant. Now I know you're supposed to always keep coolant on the truck, which I did before I got my new coolant tank. I just never replenished it. And but if I had to get towed here, you know, I'm loaded. Not sure where the nearest towing company is, but I would imagine it would be at least $700 plus the service call for Love to come out there. You know, so you're looking at close to $900 already, plus the cost to get it fixed. So the good news is I was able to get it here without having it towed. Now, I was supposed to deliver this morning in Las Vegas at 7 a.m. That's not going to happen. That's apparent. So hopefully, if it's just a hose or something, now there is a Freightliner back in Flagstaff, like 30 miles away. So, and they're open on Saturday. I already looked at the hours. So, if it is a hose that's underneath that I can't see, then hopefully, if Love's doesn't have it in stock, hopefully they can drive down, pick it up, fix it, and get me on the way. And then I might be able to, because I have 8 hours and 56 minutes left on my 14. So hopefully it can get fixed. And I'm only 4 hours away. The speed limit is 75 out here, so if I drove 75, I'm like 3.5 hours away. But that's what trucks do. You want to be an owner op, and you see your bank account with all kinds of money in it, don't get itchy and spend it, because this is what happens. That seems to be the trend, owning your own truck. As soon as you start to get like a little nest egg built up, it seems that your truck wants the money back, right? Your truck earned the money, so it's like, all right, now I want some money back. And that's just how it's seemed to go since I've had the truck. Like I said, nothing major. It's been nothing major, but you know, just been things that, you know, things that get, it's just parts that get worn out and stuff. This is what happens when you buy a used truck, you know. But I'm not gonna sweat the small stuff. This is small. I mean, all it takes to fix it is money. So throw some money at it and get going. I mean, that's all there is to it. Nothing to stress about. The only thing that's kind of bumming me out is I could have delivered today. I have friends in Vegas I'm gonna hang out with. If I would have delivered today, could have hung out with them today. I could have left back to Memphis to get my trailer tomorrow. Been back in Memphis by Tuesday morning, and you know, found another load and start headed towards the house. But now, if I can't get there and reschedule it for today, for the afternoon, then they're closed Monday because of the holiday. So I will be delivering this Tuesday morning and heading back, which isn't like the worst of the worst, because I'm running on recaps and I need a 34 anyways. So, you know, it's trucking, it happens, and nothing you can do about it, you know. I'll get this fixed, I'll be on my way, I'll start delivering more loads, make more money, and I'll have another breakdown down the road. If you're afraid of breaking down, don't buy a truck. It's stressful. Owning a truck is stressful. It is literally 24/7 stress. The whole time you're driving, you might be enjoying music or an audiobook or talking to friends or family on the phone, but in the back of your mind, you're constantly there, like, it's always there about breaking down. And when I heard my belt squeaking, you know, I got that feeling in my stomach like, that's not good. And within 15-20 seconds of hearing it, you know, the stop engine light came on, and the check engine light came on. Now, it was different because they were steady. The one time I broke down as a company driver, where the truck shut off on me, the stop engine light was actually flashing on and off. And then they shut the truck off, and like I had basically like almost no time. By the time I realized it was on, like I had like no time to respond to it, and I had to pull over with no power steering and all that because the engine was off. And this time though, thankfully, it didn't shut the engine off. I still had a little bit of coolant in my tank when I pulled over. I pulled over, I'd say within 10 seconds. I got stopped within 10 seconds of that light coming on, and thankfully I'm not very heavy, so that helped. That's what's going on, guys. Just wanted to throw this out here. Trying to get better, put more videos out. I know I put a video out a couple of days ago. Not sure what was going on with the footage. On my end, at least, it uploaded kind of weird to where when you turned your phone to look at it, the video shrunk to a small square. Not sure why I did that. It's the only footage I had, and I guess I could re-upload it or try it, but you know. So I'll give you guys an update later on when I find out what's going on. That's what's going on right now. I'm not gonna stress about it, worry about it. I'm just gonna sit here and probably clean up the truck a little bit and wait for them to call me into the shop. So you guys be safe out there, and just remember not to stress the small stuff, guys.